2025. Today we talk about the New Year's resolution. Sorry. Today we talk about New Year's resolution. Okay, so it's a really good subject to me, and I think we can discuss. Sorry, we can discuss that. I was listening myself on YouTube, and it's
It's
always
confusing.
strange to me. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, I shared the questions with you. Okay, but before we start, actually, the question number one is not a real question, but I always like to introduce ourselves. Okay, before we start with this subject. So. For those
And
who doesn't know me, my name is Carlos. I work as a software engineer. I'm here in Talk and Talk, I don't know, 2 years, and Talk and Talk helped me a lot gain confidence when I'm speaking English. And I have a lot of plans this year related to Talk and Talk, and especially with English. And that's it about me. Osvaldo, can you share a little bit about you, please? And then you can choose someone.
okay. Good morning, guys. I hope you are feeling well in this beginning, in this year's beginning. Well, I'm here since last June, June last year, and I'm host here for around of, let me see, 4 months, I guess. And I had experienced as a host with Thiago in your single English immersion, and we talked about uh, uh, space exploration and breeze. It was a
Let's
good
try it
conversation.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good conversation. Uh, and let me see. Yeah, I'm a software developer. I'm trying to get more challenges in my career. I feel much more stable than I like to do about my career development. And yeah, I'm trying to get opportunity, especially to work in abroad. Try to use my basic knowledge in English. And yeah, that's it. Gama, please, your turn.
Hey guys, good morning. I'm Johnson. I'm from Sergipe and 27 years old. Um, I have a job that play guitar my time. Sometimes I read books. I like to read books about the finance, about the um, minding. I could say, yeah. um, I work with IT since 2019, I think so. I ride a bike. Sometimes I work out. I like to do exercise, hiking the mountain. Yeah, in the hours that I can, I go to the beach. That's it. Um, Tiago, please, your turn.
Yeah, yeah. And you have a good life. Yeah. Good way of life. My name is Thiago. I have been talking talk since October, last October. I'm not IT guy, but I had a sales role in IT company, and I like that so much. That's really nice. And I'm some kind of beginner in English immersions, and I'm 39 years old. I I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, and um, and what can I say? Uh, I really like dogs. I had one. I I love dogs. I was married and not anymore, but I start dating my ex-wife, and now we are uh, dating again. That's strange, but that's really nice somehow. Somehow. Um,
I completely
um,
understand you, man.
Life is not linear. Everything but linear to me. Everything, my life, my professional career, my life, academics life, nothing is linear. I came back, I came to design, and after I went to education field, now I am in IT field, but not a developer or infrastructure uh, guy. I'm just sales role. I like that. I like that. That's your name, Yanka, Lanka. How's it? How
Lanka,
can
it's
I say?
funny.
Go
Lanka.
ahead, Lanka.
Guys, oh my God, it's Bianca, Thiago. Nice to meet you. Be welcome. My name is Bianca. I am 28 years old. I'm living in São Roque with my family. I'm not a IT girl, too. I am a demographer, actually. I have a degree in sociology, but I did my master in demography, and I'm doing my doc in demography too. It's a merge of sociology, economics, and populational data analysis, more or less like that. And well, my goal, I have been in here in Talking Talk since November 2023. And my goal with Spanish and English for this year is to stop making silly mistakes, like something that I do always. It's when I am going to talk about Carlos, for example. Like Carlos work in no 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 no. I forgot about the S in the end when I'm talking about he, she, or it. This kind of mistake I do always. I have some mistakes about past, too, past tense, and so on. So I want to stop with this, maybe if it's possible, and try to develop more complex ideas, more complex concepts, because sometimes I have to explain some kind of concept in my area and I get loose doing that in English or in another language. So for this year, this is my goal, to be able to give a class maybe or to explain something very big in English. It's that. Ah, I don't know who didn't present
Jardel.
yourself. Jardel,
Jardel.
please.
Oh, sure thing. I'm Gerdo. 28 years old. I work as data engineer and I'm improving my English to get a better opportunity for my life and for my career. Usually in my free time, I go to the park with my wife and walk the dog. They like that. But that's it.
All right. Thank you, guys. It's always good to know everyone here. And since we are running in a new year, uh, I always like at the end of the year and the beginning of the new year, I like to um, schedule or to analyze. I don't know if I can say that, how was the year and the achievements I made and what I want to do in the new year. So today we'll talk a little bit about that, and we can start with the question number two. Okay. So Jardel, can you read the question number two to us and start answering, please?
Okay. Uh, Who has How has your year been progressing so far? To me, the year someone start. and I use that days to study a lot about English, about uh, job processes or international job process because I think uh, the international job process is so different than Brazilian Brazilian job process to get an opportunity in an international company, for example. And I have been studying about that. I have been studying about English, and I start work in that week, and that's it.
All right, thank you. I know it's oh, Carlos. Why are you asking that? It's only 8th of January. It's the first week, I know, but it's good to understand how everyone think. All right. And what about you, Thiago? What do you think about that? How was the first week of the year to you?
Oh, I like I I've been doing in immersions. I put uh, the questions on a doc and I answer that before.
It's
I
a
thought
it's a good
that
way to study.
so I uh, can see what I answered before. I thought that's 2014, 2004,
No problem.
2024.
No problem.
So
Can answer based on that.
I answered like that. My year has been pretty good so far. Um, of course, they have challenges here and there in the way, but I've learned a lot from them. And I'd say it's been a year of growth because I started immersions in English and French. I'm happy about that. And I started a MBA in sales. I really learned a lot in that. And uh, how can I say? I back in the gym to improve my fitness. Sorry, my bad English, but
No, it's
just
we
I
are
can
we
fresh
are
myself.
we are here to learn. No, don't shame. Don't
Yeah,
shame yourself because of that. You are doing a good job. Thank
yeah.
you. And what about you, Johnson? How was 2024 to you, and how was the beginning of this year to you?
2024, I think it was a good year for me and my job. I think that I learned a lot about the English, uh, about my career, wherever. Oh, yeah, I could say that it was a great year. Um, for the beginning of this year, I could say that it was a little tired. uh, Party is not so easy. I don't like to go sleepy late, and I did it this year. The party was at my home. I couldn't run about it, so I was tired until 2 days ago. I think so. Until I got a good night of sleep. But I had some projects with friends. I have a project to work out all the year, like a competition, and the involves it involves exists in English. I don't know. It's there are morning. in it, so I need to win. um, yeah. So since the second day of the year, I have been working out, and I will do it until the last day of the year, this year, to win of them if I can. Yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you, Johnson. It's always good. I remember, I don't know, 2 years ago, I made a bet with some parents, sorry, with some people of my family, and I lose that bet, but it's good to do exercise. And what about you, Osvaldo?
Okay. Well, I like these kind of questions, Carlos. I like to think about myself, what path my life is 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 walking on, and yeah. Well, I had two big goals last year. It was working with mobile projects and improve my English. It was my big goal last year, and about English, I think I'm the right path. I'm doing my best to improve that. I think it was the number one goal that I achieved last year, and in the last days of the last year, uh, mm, I've started to work in mobile projects. My current role. I've got an invitation to mm, work as mobile developer there because I've asked for this opportunity around of 2 years ago, to be honest. But last year and in the beginning of this one it was a good way to improve myself about to have patient, because sometimes it's necessary we um, stop our mind, stop to try to get anything a todo custo. So I'm doing this exercise at the moment about next step. So yeah, I think it was a great year about these goals, and actually I'm studying Python and data science to continue to improve myself and get better opportunities for me and my family. And yeah, in summary, it was a good year so far.
Congratulations, Osvaldo. And what about you, Yanka? Sorry. What about you? How was 2024 to you? And how was the first week of 2025?
Okay, Blanca, it's funny, but Bianca sem B to me it's the worst. When
Ah,
someone,
there is that guy on Instagram, Thiago Sente. Do you know him?
no, I don't.
All right. His name is Iago, but he say Thiago Sente.
Okay, I see it. But
You
yeah,
are Bianca sem B.
yes, exactly. Well, until now, I can't complain. My year has been very awesome. I am trying to keep the constants, the thing that I built in the last year. Last year, I could have a routine that involves workout, work very well, coming in here and talk, for example. So I could build a good routine, and this year I'm trying to maintain this routine, and I think that until now I am doing well. On this, as gum, I have a problem with the sleep thing yet. I need to fix this. to lay down in the bed and really sleep fast and have 8 hours of sleep per night at least. I'm trying to do that yet. And well, everything is going well. In my job, I assume coordination of our Afro descendants and indigenous population from Latin America in here. So I am now a coordination of this with another girl that is helping me. And it's a lot of work to do. And in that I am having the opportunity to exercise my English, no, sorry, my Spanish in there, because everyone talks Spanish, just Brazil talk Portuguese. I don't know, it's different, this, unfortunately, but I am having this opportunity now, and I got my visa Monday. So yeah, next year I'm going to pass 1 year in the US. Next year, no, sorry, this year actually, in February.
Congratulations.
And
It's really awesome for you.
yeah, it
I
was a
will.
hard work.
Congratulations. I got really happy uh for you. All right? To you. For you, to you. I don't know. Anyway, congrats, Yanka. Okay, let me check. Let's start with the question number three. I think I can start this one because it's related to Yanka answer. She said she got her visa and she will travel to USA. So this year I decided I don't know if I will move or who I will do a trip to USA, but I put in my mind I at least I have to do my passport because I don't have a passport, you know. So it's a goal I want to do this year, and it's a goal because it's a little bit expensive, you know. Because it's me, my wife, and two kids, so you had to pay some fees to get your um, passport. And I start to got the documents and I realize I have some problems with the government and I had to fix before I get my passport. Like I owe some obligations with the military department, you know, because since I was a police officer, I didn't know I have to go to every year and say to them, "Hi, I'm here. I still alive," you know, and I never did that. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I never did that because I'm a reservista right now, and if Brazil go, I don't know, to a war, maybe they can ask me to do something. I don't know. And the next 5 years, I lost the first 3 years, but since I quit the my job at the police department, I have to present myself for 5 years in there to say I'm alive. And I lost the first 3 years, and I have to pay some fees because of that. And now I'm trying to fix that, and then I can get my passport. Anyway, it's just a
It's Brazil.
curiosity. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a curiosity, you know. I didn't know about that. I was thinking, oh, I quit my job and I don't want to think about the police department anymore, but it wasn't that way. But it's
Yeah.
not a problem. I can fix. It's something I can fix. So I'm doing that, and my first step is get my passport, and then I will try to apply to a visa as Yanka. But first of all, I have to pay my passport. That's this is one of the main goals I have this year. It's not a big goal like Osvaldo has to work abroad or anything like that, but it's something I'm I'm delaying in my life for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. And this year I say to myself, I will do this year. Anyway. All right. And what about you, Jardel? Can you share some plans or goals you planned for yourself this year?
Okay, I can. I do. And to me, and that in this year, I think I will study hard to improve my English, to improve myself, and study other things about my work, for example, and work hard and enjoy the moment with my wife. And that is my main goals to that year.
All right. All right. Congrats. And what about you, Thiago?
Well, and in this year, I set a few goals at start of the year for me. I want to focus on improve my fitness more and learn a new language, like I study English here and French language here too, there, and growing my career. I also aim more consistent on my routines and build a healthy habits in general, because I work at home uh, some days. That's destroy my health. A lot of oh shit, I eat a lot of of things I don't need. Oh, that's destroy my health. Oh, but the last quarter in 2024, I start a solid healthy and fitness routine. I well, I gained 14 kilograms in last year. That's a lot of thing. I feel very heavy and tired. And for this year, I really want, and I will do improve my fitness and learn new English, new language.
All right, that's really awesome, and it's something I want to achieve. I got an injury on my left foot, I think, last June, and I cannot do workouts for 7 months, and this is being a problem to me because I gain weight again, and I'm waiting. I'm a little bit anxious about that because I I get I want to be 100% recovered because I want to do exercise again. Since you start, it change your life for sure. Congrats, Thiago. And what about you, Johansson? Do you have some plans you can share with us today for this year to you?
Um, I have the same plan as last year. That's improve my English, do it better. Can be, I think so. In the middle of the year, I could do my first travel abroad. But I it's a walking well, but it's I am not very pretty. Yeah, I think so. For this year, I think that since the end of the last year, I had the plan to not buy more English books in Portuguese, just in English, for improve my reading and whatever. So now I now from now just books in English, no more than it. I think it would be hard. But no more in Portuguese for now until my English be a good English. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, no more for now.
All right. Uh, when you told you had the same plan than last year, I don't know why, but I remember this cartoon like Pinky Cerebro. Do you know Pinky Cerebro? And he always asked to each other, "What do we do today?" And he say, "Oh, let's try to conquer the world." But you had, "What do we do this year? Let's try to learn English again." That's really interesting. Congrats. And but I already told you you have a really good English, and but it's always good to have pushing ourselves. Congratulations. And finally, what about you, Osvaldo? Do you have plans for this year?
Yeah, I have some plans, and another I have some doubts about that. Maybe I have to make a appointment with a psychologist. I mean, maybe I don't know, to help me to clear my mind. But I need to improve my English for sure. It's the main goal for this year. I really want to achieve a level that I couldn't feel shame. Couldn't feel shame about about the languages, because actually I have a a piece of confidence, but I need to improve more that. Uh, and yeah, the second one is about my career. It's hard to get opportunity. I've made some job process, but it's been a hard moment on the hard market moment in my point of view. And I felt, I'm feeling um, stopped my career, I, having started as my journey as developer after the age of 30. In my point of view, it's necessary I run as fast as possible in my career to get a next level. So I'm trying to do that. I don't know why the best way to do that, but I'm trying. I'm applying. I'm studying, and yeah, I think my plans. The firstly is about English. The second one's about my career.
All right. Osvaldo, I want to give you advice, maybe can help you and the other guys as well. I don't want to be rude, but I already told you, I think you had a really good English level. Don't push yourself too much, because nowadays the job market, it's crazy, I did, I don't know, a lot of interviews last year, trying to get a better opportunity, and I didn't pass. I failed in all the interviews I made. Even I'm already working to a US company, So don't push yourself related to your career to evolve too fast. It's not I think it's not a problem with you, But to the other guys who said, "Oh, I want to improve my English," for me, everyone here has a really good level of English. And I don't know why people keep saying, "Oh, I need to improve, I need to improve." It's always good to improve, But at some point, you can't evolve so much like a vocabulary and how to build phrases. It's more important to build confidence, And this is not something you can learn by reading a book. this is something you can learn by practicing. And this is why I love Talk and Talk so much, you know. And right now, as I told you guys, I'm working to this company, I don't know, last 2 years. I know my English is not perfect. For example, yesterday I was talking with my boss because on Friday I will travel to the beach, and you know there is other word like pronounce close to beach but means bad girl, for example. And he started to laughing, and I asked to him, oh, can you help me to pronounce this correctly? And he say, oh, when you want to go to the quando você quer ir para praia, you have to say beach. It's more beach. Anyway, I'm working with native English speakers, and actually they don't care for our pronunciation. They want to understand you, and I think it's always good to focus on that part of the confidence, you know. So anyway, it's just one advice I want to share with you guys. And finally, Yanka, do you have any goal or plans you want to share with us?
Maybe work hard. I achieved some plans that
More hard?
I made last year. Yeah, but I think that it will be very hard, guys. I am very happy, but with this opportunity, but I know that I will have to work harder than I have been working until now because it's another rhythm of work and involves English too. So I know that I will have to give my best, but as I said, I could make a good routine. So I really believe if I keep doing this, I can make it and I can deliver what I have to deliver until next year, maybe. So it's just this, keep going and maybe working better and working harder.
All right. Congrats, Yanka. But I know will be a piece of cake to you, you know? Don't get so don't get concerned about that. I know you will roll it. All right. Anyway, let's move to another one. I think we can jump the question number 4 because we already talked a little bit about that. But the question number 5, it's good because if you achieve something, sometime you can fail in other goal you had. So let's start with you. Let me check. Johansson, question number 5. Can you start with the question number 5, please?
Are there any goals you have not yet accomplished? I could say that is work for a company abroad. It's something that I want. Last year, I think that I did two interviews, I think so, for abroad. And yeah, I didn't pass. So I did an interview with a man that was from India. His English is different. Uh,
So
um,
different.
I
It's impossible to understand.
I couldn't say uh it, Osvaldo, what you said.
I did
It's
the
hard
interview
to
with an
understand.
Indian. It's
One of
hard.
them was with an Indian. It wasn't so easy to understand all of them. But yeah, and so for this year, I think it's something that I want. Uh, it is a goal that I want to research. I think so. Yeah, that's it.
All right, all right. And what about you, Osvaldo? Did you fail in something last year?
Yeah, a quick comment about my interview with an Indian, like Gama said. He said to me a term GCP, this way, right? And I understood D of Danado, letter D of Daniel, but he was talking about G of
Uh,
Gabriel, GCP, Google
yeah,
Cloud Platform.
platform. I know.
And I could understand. I asked him to repeat this sometimes during the interview, and of course I failed that because I couldn't answer that. I could understand him about that, and yeah, it's hard to understand the Indian pronunciation. It's hard for us. And for me, harder pronunciation is about Asian. I had some opportunity to practice my English with Chinese and Japanese ones, and for me, it's harder than in Indian. And yeah, it was my experience. Another thing, I think it's the uh, I don't know if it's a fail, but I have chance to financiar a building, to me and my family, and I'm concerned about the IT market in general, and I feel afraid to get this appointment, because that. But I'm thinking about, and I'm talking with my fiance, my wife, about that, and I don't know what will happen in the future. But yeah, it's a possibility for me, and yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you, Osvaldo. And what about you, Thiago?
Oh, of course, there are definitely some goals I haven't reached yet. For example, I still haven't hit my target weight. That's a goal I not accomplished. And I feel like my progress in English and French, and I can speak a lot of German. A lot of could be better, but that's some kind of frustrated. But
Hmm.
some of habits I want to build don't stick as much I hoped. That's
All right. Thank you, Thiago. And what about you, Jardel? There is any goals you couldn't achieve last year?
Okay. In the last year, when I started last year, uh, I not I didn't create a specific goal to that year, and someone lived the year or someone lived the life, but in the and, but when I stopped the year in the end of the year, especially in October, I started a different I started a different goal to my life, to my career, and I have studied hard to improve my English. Since that, I got in October. I think in October I I get information about the new functionality in ChatGPT when I can when we can say with him. We can talk with him using the AI, and I start to study English to improve that communication skill, my communication skill. And after that, I I got a conversation with my friend, and he is a talking talker. He is a host in Talking Talk, and she said about that opportunity, and I have start and study English with you now. and I achieve my goals with that because the English is a way to get an opportunity in international career, for example, and that is so important, and I'm so happy with that now. And I will continue study hard to improve my English and to change my life.
All right, that's really good. Thank you, Jardel. And what about you, Yanka?
Well, I have a lot of goals that I didn't accomplish. In my area, we have to publish articles, and I didn't. I didn't publish any articles until now. So this is a really huge problem in my area specifically. So I have to do this year, at least 2 articles, at least. I am not that positive. I am a little bit pessimistic person, so I have to work on that in this year, and I have to learn how to sell myself better in some kind of meetings like conference. I have to know better how to talk with the people, selling myself, selling my job for them, present myself in a better way, for example, showing my skills in a way that I do not appear be egocentric or selfish, but showing my skills in a humble way, I think, and put me in the post to work with them, maybe in some project or in some article too. Yeah, I think it's that mainly sell myself better and publish articles. I didn't do it last year, and I hope to do it better this next year.
All right, that's really good when we realize what you need to fix, you know. There is some accomplishment I couldn't achieve last year, especially related to my health. You know, I was talking with you guys because I got an injury and I had to do a surgery on my uh, ankle. Yeah, tornozelo. You know, and that was a problem because I have to go to lose weight, but not only lose weight, I want to lose my belly, you know, barriga, queria perder a barriga. So I made a bet with my wife if I got this at December with less than 90 centimeters of belly, I will give to myself a present, go to the mall and buy new clothes. But since I couldn't do exercise, it was hard. I couldn't achieve this goal, and I got really sad about that because I start the year with a lot of energy, and this got me really frustrated, especially because I made friends who do exercise and they are running. And when I was on Instagram and I see those guys running and doing exercise and going to do some street races. I like to run on the street. You know, it was really frustrating to me because. But I know I need to recover myself, but it was really frustrating. So that was my one of the achievements I couldn't do last year. Anyway, let's go. We're getting close to the end, but I think we have time to a final question. All right. So let's jump to the question number 10, okay? And then we can finish our conversation. But I want to ask to you, Thiago Conte, what
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
can
yeah,
you start with the question number 10? Can you read the question number 10 and start answering to us,
yes,
please?
yes. Thiago with TH, sempre. Always.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
your name
All
is
right.
Thiago, yes. With TH, okay. 10. Could you provide an inspiring word or phrase to motivate others for the coming year? Yes, my motivational phrase for the next year, for this year, would be that's I think it's uh, mean for everybody. Keeping showing up, even when it's hard. Small efforts every day leads to big results all over time. So let's keep moving forward and make the next year, this year, even better.
All right. Can you repeat that part? EP, what?
Okay? Keeping showing up,
Okay.
even when it's hard.
Okay. That's really a really good phrase. Thank you. So mainly your advice is keep doing without
Yes.
okay.
Remember Nike, just do it.
Just do it. It's a
Yeah.
good advice.
Yes.
Thank you. And what about you, Jardel? Do you have any advice to us?
Of course. And to me, the key is work hard. uh, Keep the distractions or and create plans, create the really the true plans and create the steps. I think the other key is create the steps and work hard and study hard to do that. For example, we can use s- the technology to help us. For example, the chat GPT we can use to learn English or to learn about job process or job interviews using the the chat to write to write questions and answer and get the explanation about that question use the you with the chat, for example. And to me the key is keep the distraction and study hard to get your goals.
All right, thank you. That's a really good advice. The main part of my work is what you say to break a problem in smaller problems. So I want to achieve that. I don't know, be a bodybuilder like Johnson. What I need to do that? Oh, I need to go to the gym and I need to do this and that. So have a plan is a really good advice. And what about you? Yanka, do you have any advice to us?
Felipe Silva from Spanish said one time once that we have to have the courage to live and pursue our dreams. So, well, just to have courage to go forward and to go for our dreams. And to me, put value in our skills. We already make it a lot of things until now. It's not as we didn't have accomplished nothing. We have skills, we work as hard, we have been working hard. So we have to value this. And one thing that I really do is to organize myself. Sometimes I take 1 hour or 3 hours just organizing my next steps. This is very important to me and helped me a lot to wake up the next day